What's up, guys? FM Campbell here. Welcome to episode number 33, and which is going to be the third season review and what's gone on over the third season of our stay in charge of Aston Villa. It has been a very, very good year for Aston Villa. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I 1,000,000% suggest you pause this video for just a second and just go check it out. It is probably the best video I have ever uploaded to YouTube. It was the drama, the scenes, absolute scenes. It is ridiculous, but I do not want you to have any spoilers in this video, so make sure you check out the video before, because it is very important that you see it before you see this video, because this video will give away what happened, and if you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Trust me, it is easily the best video I personally think I've uploaded, and the accomplishments of what it does and what we've done in the episode live, just go check it out. But anyway, for those guys that have seen it, or if you have paused it and moved on, welcome back. Let's get into a little bit of a season review and what's been going on. So we'll go first of all and we'll look at the schedule. This is it here. So as you can see, over the season there are lots of wins, which is good. But we'll start off. We had one of the most important things I think was quite good for us is we had a really good set of friendlies. We won 3-0, 4-2, 4-0, 1-0 and 3-0. Then we beat Stuybeek over two legs, 3-0 comfortably in the third qualifying round of the Europa League, which is absolutely brilliant. So that, I think, was probably vital. It got the morale up, it got the form up. They were obviously learning the tactic, and the tactic was coming to them quite well. And it meant that we started the Premier League reasonably well. We beat Tottenham. We drew with Newcastle and drew with Sunderland, so not too bad. But then we went on to beat City, we went on to beat Man United, Everton, Liverpool and Chelsea. All huge results, all massive games for the longevity of the season. We beat them all, which is absolutely amazing. So a really good start, relatively good start at the Premier League at this stage. We did have a slip up against Lech 2-1, but we managed to beat them 3-2 on aggregate. So we did scrape through on that one. Unfortunately, though, we were knocked out in the Capital One Cup in the third round, which was very frustrating. But we'll show the filters. We'll turn off the other competition. We'll do one competition at a time. So as I said, what have I done? Haven't turned that off. That's what I haven't done. So the Premier League, as I said, really big results. Man City, Man United, Everton, Liverpool, Chelsea. 5 massive games there, and we beat them all, which is brilliant. We also beat Tottenham, so we beat the big teams and then drew with Newcastle and Sunderland, which, no disrespect, are probably the lesser teams at the moment at this point in the game. So really good to beat the big teams. Then losing to Reading 1-0, not a good result. Wins and draws galore for a while. Then finally we did lose against the big team. We lost against Man United and Man City 2 in a row. Drew with Everton, drew with Chelsea, but then we beat Liverpool, which was good. But what we did over here, we kind of turned around and let them do to us over here. But Arsenal didn't get a point. They've only got a point. 2 points over the season. Tottenham only got 1 point off us. United got 3 points in the end. City got 3 points. Everton only got a point. Chelsea only got a point as well, which is massive. Our fault was the smaller games. We had silly draws. Newcastle, Sunderland, West Ham, Stoke, Swansea. Who else did we have in here? Newcastle again. We drew twice with Newcastle. Everton, Southampton, and Arsenal on the last day. Check that out. I'll come into that in a second. But yeah, it went down to the last day in the Premier League. We had a nice string of wins here, all in a row. Plenty of clean sheets. We actually had only conceded 2 goals in 10 games. 2 goals in 10 games, but they were all wins, which was good. But my God, what a deadline day. If we won and Chelsea lost, but we needed a goal difference as well, so it was very unlikely that we'd win it. But a dramatic 3-3, Alvarez Balanta keeping our winning streak for a while in the 89th minute after an 83rd minute Lucas Cano goal. So yeah, scraped, it was a Mesut Ozil hat-trick as well, but scraped a 3-3 draw with Arsenal. Goals galore on the final day, which is great to see. Premier League, FA Cup, however, it couldn't have gone any better. We beat Hednesford in the third round, Southampton in the 4th round, City we drew and then had a replay, beat them 1-0 in the 5th round. 6th round we beat our rivals West Brom in the semi-final after extra time. We beat Man United, And then in the live episode, in the previous episode, Norwich we beat 2-0 in the FA Cup final at Wembley and got our first silverware as Aston Villa manager. So brilliant. That was one of the things that I really wanted to do, was get an FA Cup or a Capital One Cup. And the Capital One Cup was the complete opposite. We were terrible. We lost 3-2 in the third round, which was the first round that we were in against Leicester, and I'd like to turn that round next season. Europa League, again, just look at the bottom. We did really, really well in Group A. Is it going to bring up? No. So group stage, Group A. We qualified quite comfortably, let's be honest. We won 5 out of 6 games, only lost 1. So yeah, 15 points, goal difference of +10. Qualified top of the group, which is brilliant. We then went on to the first knockout round. Let's do it via this. First knockout round, then we beat Toulouse 5-2 over 2 legs, which was class, knocked them out. Victoria Pilsen, we actually had a really nice couple of draws here. Victoria Pilsen, we then beat 4-0 over 2 legs. And then Stade Rennais, we scraped a 2-1 on aggregate after a 0-0 draw in the first leg away. 2-1. Then we played Roma and we routed them 5-0. 5-0. Absolute madness. We routed Roma 5-0. Europa League semi-final in the first leg at home, and the second one was 0-0. So it's 5-0 on aggregate as well. But then look at this: 6-4 after extra time against Barcelona in probably the best game I've ever played on FM. This is why the last episode was so good. Norwich beating them 2-0, a 3-3 against Arsenal, and then a 6-4 against Barcelona. Lacazette got a hat-trick. Memphis Depay got a hat-trick as well. It was a double hat-trick. It started off with us scoring. Lacazette scored in the 21st minute. Then Mascherano equalised in the 64th minute. Then, sorry, no. Let me scrap that. Let me start again. Lacazette scored in the 21st minute. Memphis Depay made it 2-0 in the 44th minute. Mascherano made it 2-1 in the 64th minute. And then Lionel Messi with a late 84th minute equaliser, meaning that it would go to extra time. Then look at this. Messi in the 90th minute made it, what would that be? 3-2. Lacazette then made it 3-3 in the 93rd minute. Then Xavi Alonso in the 96th minute made it 4-3. Then in the 105th minute, Memphis Depay made it 4-all. No, that's not right. I'm getting lost here. We beat them 6-4. Double hat-trick, Lacazette and Depay. Mascherano and Messi were 2, and Xavi Alonso. Oh my God. You don't understand. I was jumping around my room. You have to go check that episode out, even if you didn't go check it out now. Or if you have, go and watch it again. It was that bloody good. Absolutely class. But that meant that we won the Europa League. We won it in our second try, and we won it. Absolute madness. So this, we won that. Capital One Cup, we were out. FA Cup, we won. Premier League, this is where it left us. We did finish second place in the end. Obviously the draw didn't do us any help. We should have finished really on 83 points, but the goal difference would have killed us anyway. Chelsea absolutely smashed Reading. Reading, Cardiff and Burnley were the guys to go down, so our prediction in the last episode was correct. Well, in the episode before the live episode, was correct. Reading, Cardiff, Burnley all went down. They couldn't catch Sunderland, Leicester and Swansea. We've qualified for the Champions League. That's the main key. I'd like to win the league next season. I'd like to go for the league, but Chelsea will be tough to beat. But yeah, we are on our way to our target of winning the Champions League and concluding this series. We are going to try and strengthen as much as possible in the summer, depending on what's available, the finances that are available. It hasn't been set yet, but we'll have to wait and see. In regards to a couple of things, a couple of notes I have here. Our turnover was 313 million. We have got a 12,215 seat expansion going through currently at the stadium, and in 5 months' time we complete our youth and training facility upgrade, and also finally our Category 1 youth setup has been retained. So we have got top of the range, top class youth setup going at the moment. So that's great news as well. As you can see, Lukaku finished top goal scorer joint with Divock Origi, Patrick Bamford and Eden Hazard. Memphis Depay, Oliver and Jonathan Silva rounded off the top 4 behind Eden Hazard in the average rating. Most assists, Memphis Depay scraped 4th place with 11. Timo Horn got joint third with David De Gea for clean sheets, which is always good as well. We'll have a look at some of the transfers that we did over the season. How will it be? 2000. So right, some of the big transfers that came in. Lukaku obviously being one, Lacazette being another. Who else did we bring in? It was Oliver. Was a big transfer, obviously replacing Verratti. After Chelsea paid out Verratti's release clause. Timo Horn, 6.75 million, bargain. Who else is in there? That's probably Doria, centre back coming in. He's done very well. Delafeo it was a cheap deal. So we'll see what we do with him. So some real big names coming over the season. Players to leave as well. Verratti, as I said, 35 million release clause was paid. Horace Okore, 15 million. You forget some of the players. We'll have to do a where are they at now thing very soon. Carlos Gil for 10 mil. He left. Who else do we have that's left for reasonably big money? I think that's pretty much it for big money. There's just smaller deals here, there and everywhere. But to sum up, a reasonably good season. We'll have a look at the squad and the selection info. So our top goal scorer for the season was Memphis Depay with 24 overall competitions. Lukaku in a close second with 23 and Lacazette in a close third with 22. They are our main front three at the moment. Icardi was in fourth with 10. Balanta, like I said, I did say last season I'd like to get more goals from around the pitch. Balanta, 8 from centre back, which is good. Will Hughes with 6. Kolka, Gaston Gil Romero and Torvin with 5. Lucas Romero and Lucas Cano with 4 apiece. Then we've got Doria, Silva, Delafeo with 3. Everton and Oliver with 2. And then we've got Phil Jones, Nicholas Stark, Luke Garbett and Lucas Silva all with 1. Scuffe, Horn obviously not going to get goals being in goal. Flanagan, Besic, Corchia and Lewis Cook not with a goal. So hopefully they can score next season. Besic probably, however, and Lucas Silva probably won't be with us at the club. We'll have to wait and see. So looking at the squad now, where do you think we should strengthen? Is there any guys that you think, oh, check them out, check these guys out? Let me know. The tactic I'm actually planning on changing. I'm planning on going from a 4-1-2-2-1 or this 4-3-3 that we've got to basically this. Well, it won't be that. It will be technically this. That's pretty well, no. That's pretty much what we're going to be going for. Obviously, with Romero as a defending ball-winning midfielder. So a 4-2-3-1, we're going to try and change it for. Get Lacazette and Memphis Depay forward as inside forwards. Oliver kind of linking the play, getting the through balls going, stuff like that. So let me know what you think of that formation. We're going to go even more attacking. I don't like to play 4-4-2 if I'm completely honest, and I don't really like to play 3 at the back in this series. Well, we would like to try 3 at the back in another series, so maybe we'll see what we decide to do in the Building a Force challenge or the Building a Force series. But that's pretty much it. That's all I've got to cover. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the 3rd season. Let me know how you think we've got on. Do you think we can win the league next year? And how do you think we're getting on the Champions League? So we're thinking of new players now. We're thinking of the competitions that we want to target. So I'm definitely the Premier League, and obviously the Champions League is the main one. And I'd like to win the Capital One Cup as well. Obviously we've won the FA Cup, and it does also mean that next season, at the start of the season, we'll be in the Community Shield against Chelsea as they won the league, and the winners of the Champions League. So it could be Bayern or Arsenal that we play in the Super Cup. So we reached the Super Cup as we won the Europa League. So it'll be Bayern Munich or Arsenal in the Super Cup. Do you think we can win that? Let me know in the comment section. But thank you very much. As I said, I hope you've enjoyed season number 3. Stay tuned for lots more episodes. The target is to win this Champions League. That is the goal for the series. But like I said, thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a like on the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. But most of all, leave a like if you're looking forward to season number 4. Do you think we can win the Champions League? That's the main one. But we'll have to strengthen first. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.